So last time on Unsealed, we talked a little bit about Hot Shots Golf 3, and we opened up a brand new copy of that game, a Black Label copy. It was this copy right here. Now, embarrassingly, when I had opened up the game for the first time, I didn't realize that the disc wasn't seated properly, so when I opened it up for everyone to see for the first time, unfortunately, the disc fell right out. Thankfully, though, the disc is in good shape, I'm happy to report, and everything is great. Hot Shots Golf 3 came out in 2002 for the PS2. It was a really cool time in my life when I was transitioning away from your typical jobs and working more in entertainment, most notably in the karaoke business, where I was starting what would be a 10-year career. So that was pretty exciting. And I have a lot of memories of this game when I think about my karaoke career because I played a lot of this when it came out. Now, there was one thing missing with Hot Shots Golf 3 that would be remedied in this next game that I'm about to cover, and that is online play, which was a pretty big deal by the year 2004. Sony took care of the online play deal by releasing yet another Hot Shots Golf game called Hot Shots 4 or Hot Shots Golf 4 in 2004. To me, it's more like a Hot Shots Golf 3.5 than it is a full sequel, but the fact that it has online play makes it a pretty big deal. The back of the case has your usual golf signage on it, and I'll go over what's on the back of the case here really quickly. 4, your favorite golf game is back. Realistic physics and humorous golf antics equal the perfect formula. Okay, that's not punny. More courses, characters, and features than ever before. Man, these are bad. The unforgettable miniature golf returns. That's pretty cool because miniature golf, especially in the very first Hot Shots game, was a pretty cool addition. You'd be playing on regular golf courses, and then you'd have some pretty neat 9-hole miniature golf layouts which tested your putting ability. So I thought that was pretty neat. What's also mentioned in pretty big letters is play online and outperform players across the nation. So online play being added is really the big addition here. This is a Black Label copy of Hot Shots Golf 4. It's much easier to find a greatest hits copy these days where the writing is all in red at the top. But we do have this Black Label copy. It still has the security seal right there on the front. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and hopefully not repeat what happened last time, as that was pretty embarrassing, I must admit. In terms of Hot Shots Golf 4, as I mentioned, this felt more like kind of like a lateral move than an actual full-blown sequel. The addition of online play is undoubtedly important. I don't question that at all. However, in 2004, I was not playing online yet. I didn't have an internet connection where I had my video game systems set up, so for me, online play wasn't a big deal. That said, I completely understand why it was to other players. The fact that it was that the Xbox was really into online play made it so that Sony really had to keep pace in order to keep their dominance in the console wars. So let's go ahead and let's open this up. This unfortunately doesn't have that pull tab that the last game had, so this is a little bit more challenging to get open. There we go. Okay, and we'll just kind of take that off just like that. And where are we? 4 minutes in, so this is already running a bit more smoothly. We'll go ahead and we'll try and get the security label off the top here. I had trouble with this last time. That was probably a bad sign right there. I'm having trouble with this again. So, yep. And we're saving the disc this time. It almost fell out again. So there we go. We open this up. Put the disc back in before it falls out, and we open it. There is our manual right there, and we'll take that out in a minute. And then your Hot Shots Golf 4 disc, which looks like a golf ball with that box art or that label art. So let's go ahead and take the manual out, and we're going to look at that more in depth. We'll take a look at the registration card in a minute. So this looks like a scoring notebook for golfers, which is a pretty cool setup. On the inside, this is again in color. So the last one was in color, and so is this one. It's got that orange and yellow look to it. It gives you the basics about how to play the game and some other golf basics if you've never played golf before. It does talk about how miniature golf comes back, and this is the first time it's been back since the original Hot Shots Golf, which is pretty neat. There's also a beginner mode, so if you haven't played Hot Shots Golf before, it's called Everybody's Club. So right there, you're starting to see the origins of the series, which is really Everybody's Golf in Japan, and we called it Hot Shots over here. And being able to play online, of course, was certainly a big deal. It's also notable on the back here, and I saw one of these on eBay, and I really wanted to bite on it, but I didn't. There is a Hot Shots Golf FORE strategy guide, which I really, really wanted. I should probably put it on a wish list for Christmas or something, but I think that would be pretty neat to own. There are certain tricks in this game. There are certain, and the tricks are carried over from Hot Shots Golf 3, such as doing super topspin, super backspin, things like that help your golf experience, especially if you know how to manipulate the tricks, can certainly help to keep your scores lower. So that's pretty cool. I do think highly of this game. I don't think quite as highly of it as I do Hot Shots Golf 3. If I was really putting these games in order, I would put Hot Shots Golf first. That's the game that I have the most identification and feeling for. Then Hot Shots Golf 3, then this one right here, Hot Shots Golf 4, and 3 and 4 really are close together. It's almost like a 2A and 2B, and then Hot Shots Golf 2 brings up the rear in terms of these games. The Hot Shots Golf games are fantastic additions to anyone's library. If you have not played these and you have either a PlayStation or a PS2, I really do recommend them. They're arcade-based for sure. It doesn't take a bunch of golf knowledge to be able to play the games well. There's certainly some practice involved, but I think that there's enough to unlock, and it's easier to play through experience, that it's enjoyable for players of all skill levels, or even if you're just not a big golf fan, it's something that I think that you'd really enjoy. And the best news of all is the games are not that expensive to come across. Now, in terms of still sealed, if you were going to do a show like this one, they're definitely a bit on the pricier side. But if you're just looking to get the games for your library to be able to play them as long as they're in good shape, you can get the games, probably all 4 of them, for about $25, and that's complete in box. A little bit less than that if you're willing to take them disc only, and as long as the discs are in good shape. They're good sports games. They're fun to play. They don't take themselves too seriously, but at the same time, they present enough of a challenge that I think they're worth playing for any sports video game fan or any golf fan at all. So I hope that you'll consider them as we've been doing these videos, the last few of them. We have one more Hot Shots video to do. We're going to save that, I think, for another time, however, as I still have a bunch of games back here that I've got to get to, and the summer is running out as we speak. It's already the second full week of July, and I have a lot to get to, and I'm looking forward to sharing those with you online as we move forward. Have you played the Hot Shots Golf games before yourself? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Feel free to talk to me about them. Let me know what your experience is, or whether you're motivated to try them after watching these videos. It'd be really cool. We'll share more memories and open up some more Unsealed games in the coming days and weeks. But until the next time, my friends, I'm done. See you later.